The San Siro, many players never get to experience it in a lifetime, and yet for plenty of these Spurs players it's the second time that they're experiencing this venue in this season. But Michael Dawson, who was watching on television when Inter beat Spurs here earlier in the Champions League campaign, now back from the knee injury that sidelined him then to captain Spurs here tonight. Milan missing some key players, no Pirlo or Inzaghi through injury. Van Bommel and Cassano aren't eligible, but the wealth of attacking talent still available means Ibrahimovic and Robinho can play with support from four-times winner Clarence Seedorf. No room for Alex Pato, who's on the bench. And what an occasion, Ray Wilkins, it promises to be.
Good evening, Rob. Good evening, everybody. No, absolutely magnificent. The noise inside this stadium at the moment is just incredible.
Bail out, it was the news Milan wanted to hear after his heroics in the defeat by Inter. In truth, it's a very different team to the one that night. Michael Dawson and Sandro, for example, making debuts in the Champions League proper. Steven Pienaar plays his first game in the competition for Spurs, ahead of the unlucky Nico Kranjčar, who's on the bench. Clarence Seedorf, a veteran at Pato, restricted to a place on the bench, the Brazilian international. The toss takes place between Rino Gattuso, who's won the trophy twice with Milan, and Michael Dawson, who played in the playoffs that got Tottenham through to the group stage but didn't play in any of those 6 matches. Rafael van der Vaart, a former teammate of Zlatan Ibrahimovic at Ajax. Together they got to the quarter-finals of this competition, and that's where Harry Redknapp hopes to lead Spurs in their first season in the competition stadium. And Pienaar involved from the off here. Was that a hand? It's broken to Aaron Lennon anyway.
Fantastic passage of play there from Tottenham.
Thiago Silva, who gave it away, and then in trying to repair the damage he'd caused, he ends up again crouched the target, and he'll tower over Abate here. He's brought it down for the effort.
It's a fabulous ploy. Every time that Tottenham get in a wide area, Crouch
but a little behind him and cleared by Flamini. Sandro coming in rather too heavily for the referee's liking on Seedorf. Free kick. Crouch wins it for Rafael van der Vaart. Shot took a slight deflection on its way through to Abate.
It's got to be the ploy.
Suakoto looks for Peter Crouch inevitably. Spurs corner. And Crouch looks to get in front of the goalkeeper, who grappled with it, but in the end hangs on.
Yeah, this is always a bonus when your goalkeeper can come and get. There's a lot of time on that ball, which gives Abate the opportunity to come such a distance and pick it up. A good 16 metres there out of his goal.
Sandro still going. Pienaar. Well, they tried to over-elaborate in the end.
Yes, they did, Rob. They worked it very well in the finish, and a little bit unfortunate at the end, but Pienaar had a chance to put that in. Crouch again has pulled off to the back. There was
Seedorf's ball in. Ibrahimovic goes down under the challenge of Michael Dawson.
It's almost put in a tad.
It's Ibrahimovic who hits it, and hits it wide. Complained, Spurs just got on with it. It's on Flamini, who stops Van der Vaart from breaking away. Lennon. Trying to tease his way past Antonini.
Just a bit of a rash cross there from Aaron. Just
So Van der Vaart here gives him some work to do and forces the save.
He's had a good half, hasn't he, Van der Vaart?
Now Abate, decent ball across, and that's well taken by Aurelio Gomez, and he held on. Here's Ibrahimovic, Seedorf. Just too much on it for Antonini to keep the move going. Gattuso. Palacios giving Thiago Silva no time to settle. Dallas doing well to win the header. Seydorf finds Flamini. Here's Robinho. Driven across from the angle. It's been a reasonable first half for Tottenham. We might have had a penalty in the opening minute from a handball from Nesta. Milan were unsettled when they lost their goalkeeper Abbiati. If there is one concern for Spurs, it maybe is that they haven't tested, and that Alex Pato here will come on to replace the Brazilian, who scored 3 goals in his last 4 internationals, and he's scored well recently for the club side as well. 6 in his last 7 starts, making a total of 11. Would give them. Lennon. Van der Vaart looking to chip one. Brilliant idea.
Absolutely exquisite. Exquisite chip. They're all looking for that little part.
But he's managed to break free here. And it's Sandro coming back, who cuts it out, ensuring Pato doesn't get an early stab at goal.
Now listen to the crowd now. They've got that. Not doing away with them. I'll give you that, Rob.
Here's Gattuso. Oh, fine save.
What a save.
Yepes thought he'd scored.
I think we all thought he'd scored, Rob. That's a great save from Gomez.
Van der Vaart. Little nudge by Nesta on Peter Crouch. Is Van der Vaart going to go for goal? He is. Not too great a challenge though for... And a card coming here. It's a yellow card for Matteo Flamini. Pato with a kick.
Well done, Sandro. Doing his duty in there, getting a...
Aurelio Gomez for the 2nd time.
Oh, well played, Gomez. Fantastic.
Yepes blocks off the goalkeeper then as he went to throw it, and Yepes is going to earn himself a caution for that. Short though by Pato, whipped in by Thiago Silva, and another fine save, and again from Yepes, who's denied by Aurelio Gomez for the 2nd time.
Oh, well played, Gomez. Fantastic.
Yepes blocks off the goalkeeper then as he went to throw it. Another change from Tottenham now. Luka Modric only just back after an appendix operation. Offside flag up against Crouch, and a scuffle again with Rino Gattuso, and another push after his previous altercation with Joe Jordan, the Spurs coach. Crouch's header straight into the arms of Amelia. Looking for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who was offside.
Yeah, he was offside, but that was lovely, lovely interplay there from Ibrahimovic and Robinho.
And Ibrahimovic gets it back from Pato. Ibrahimovic strikes.
Yeah, they've looked a lot brighter around the edge of the box since Pato's been on. Some good 1-2s going in.
He can't work it through to Pato. Sandro was in the way, and here's Lennon with space to move into. 2 up and 2 back. Lennon to take on Yepes here, and he's away. Aaron Lennon. Crouch! Yes!
Brilliant.
Tottenham lead in Milan, and Peter Crouch has got a priceless away goal for them.
Aaron Lennon, absolutely magnificent. That's how to expose people with lack of pace. Nothing else on his mind but to take him on. Yepes was left standing.
Here's Robinho. Ibrahimovic from the angle. And Sandro certainly got through plenty of work. Nesta with a header back. Nesta again. Ibrahimovic!
Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul. It's a push in the back.
And they've seen it. The flag was up, and it is not going to count.
Quite right too.
Just when it looked a magnificent night in Milan for Tottenham Hotspur. Peter Crouch's goal gives them something to battle with at White Hart Lane, but it is threatening to get out of hand here as Gattuso and Joe Jordan, who were involved in a battle in that second half, have become involved in another altercation here. Gattuso, who was spiky throughout the game and earned a yellow card anyway that will rule him out of the second game, is seeking retribution in a manner that we do not like to see. Milan 0, Tottenham 1.